Popular industry airhead turned rapper Ruby Rose has a stalker. The self-proclaimed rapper, who also sells nude images of herself on OnlyFans like many lazy women these days, recently released text messages and receipts exposing a man who apparently spent $90,000 on her OnlyFans page. This amount of money can buy a house, start a business, make positive investments, among other things. However, this obviously sick person decided to spend it on virtual companionship with a person who obviously does not care about him, but only wants his money. However, it must be said that Ruby Rose, who appears to take the situation for a joke, does not realize how serious this situation can be. Because only last year another OnlyFans prostitute who goes by the name Mercedes lost her life due to a similar situation. She also took money from an internet stalking weirdo who stalked her home, claiming she played with his heart, and eventually took her life. This of course sent shock waves through the internet prostitution community. Many people demonizing Mercedes for selling herself on OnlyFans, while others highlighted that she was raised in a good home. However, still resorted to a life that reflected moral bankruptcy. Regardless of where you stand on the fence of morality, it's never right to cause harm to an individual because they do not see it fit to be in a relationship with you. Therefore, because that tragic situation is so fresh in mind, it surprises me that Ruby Rose is taking the events so lightly. The man in question is already sending her creepy messages, pouring out his heart, and claiming she is playing with his emotions. He reminds me of one of those incel members who are frustrated because they can't find women to mate with. It's quite disheartening, to be honest. This is merely a result of having low self-esteem and paying too much attention to the internet. That is why, as parents, it's our duty to make sure our kids are sociable. Make sure they take part in outdoor activities. And men should be present in the lives of their boys. We can't allow the computer to raise our kids, because it proves to be a breeding ground for creeps. As for Ruby Rose, I would advise that girl to return that money to that man. Men like these feel a sense of entitlement, because they think they earned the right to own the woman in question because they spent money. So Ruby, return the money and cut off all communications. You are playing a very serious game and the money is not worth it. As for you, the man in question, if you're insecure, it will cost you less than $90,000 to get a surgery and a remake done to fix your appearance and make you more attractive to females. I advise you to get a remake to fix your self-confidence. Then go out and date, employ someone to counsel you to work on your confidence, and study ways to speak to women. Approach this like school until you become a new man. Ruby Rose is beautiful. However, she is not worth crashing out for. She has been with several men in the entertainment industry, and none of them have shown her respect. As a matter of fact, the last rapper made her pay her own plane fare after blowing out her back. While you are spending almost $100,000 and can't even get a date, wake up and smell the fresh air. Also, if you have any family members, I advise them to get in his corner and help him because he is clearly screaming for help. This is not a country to play with cases like this one. There have been too many cases of online attacks on women. And in many cases, this is where those attacks start, before they become physically enacted.
Once your girlfriend got lips, me put wood in her mouth like chopsticks.